During the times of despair and upheavals that erupted under the direction of French Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte, the continent of Europe was plagued with revolution and conquest. The battle jeopardized the conservative order that had long been established to maintain peace in Europe. They held off Napoleon's French army from reaching European domination, but at what cost? Unfortunately, the radical notions stemming from the revolt in France and Napoleon's wars have upset the balance in Europe, and hence action should be taken to correct and prevent such mistakes from happening once more. When Paris sneezes, Europe catches cold. As one, we shall re-establish peace throughout Europe by reimposing the old regime and bringing back the traditional monarchs and their right to rule. France's conditions, of course, must be overseen, and in order to re-establish peace and re-stabilize the French state, the conservative order mandates that the House of Bourbon be restored. Come to think of it, all this madness started in the year 1789.
Spending too much to prepare for this, the French monarchy could not have missed. Anger in the peasantry all amidst liberty, that's what it is. Peasantry waiting for the natural rights, peasantry waiting for the liberty, peasantry waiting for the monarchy, waiting for the king to do something. No, they wanted no taxes, or else it led to madness. Give them more rights, or they'll revolt. They wanna have more votes to elect what they want to do in the near future. Give them more rights, or they'll revolt. They'll do what it takes. They'll march to the palace of Versailles, yeah, they'll do what it takes. They'll burn down the Bastille if they have to, yeah, they'll do what it takes. They'll execute the French monarch, yeah, they'll do what it takes. They'll eliminate the aristocracy, yeah, they'll do what it takes. Kings tried holding an estates general, voting for the peasantry was minimal, bearing the nobility was typical, the peasantry seemed invisible, peasants all swore the tennis court oath, liberals and radicals that worked for both, then the radical phase came about, they wanted the monarchy out, no, they wanted more wages or one more peasant rate, just give them more rights so they'll revolt, they wanted a republic that represents the public, they felt it in their stomach, give them more rights so they'll revolt, they'll do what it takes. They'll march to the palace of Versailles, yeah, they'll do what it takes. They'll burn down the Bastille if they have to, yeah, they'll do what it takes. They'll execute the French monarch, yeah, they'll do what it takes. They'll eliminate the aristocracy, yeah, they'll do what it takes. Robespierre in his reign of terror did not make France any better. Then came the Committee of Public Safety, and then came about the Directory. Napoleon rose through the ranks, and with his army they didn't need any tanks. He brought about his famous Napoleonic code, and in his horse through Europe he battled and rode. The revolution had changed society. There were peasants on the streets, they were all rioting. While the French monarchy was suffering anxiety, they overthrew all the rules. Rules had no variety. Then came the Congress of Vienna in 1915. They'll do what it takes, whatever it takes. They brought about the first French Empire. They'll do what it takes. They helped Napoleon's rise to power, yeah, they'll do what it takes. Then came about the Paris Commune, yeah, they'll do what it takes. They paved the road for the future, yeah, they'll do what it takes.